JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. Man shot dead in Stony Hill, St. Andrew. A man was shot and killed along Brooks Level Road in Stony Hill, St. Andrew on Sunday. The incident happened around 1:30 p.m. His identity has not yet been released. According to reports, it was a resident of the area and operated a public passenger vehicle. Residents reportedly hearing explosions and called the police. The man was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. 2 shot, 1 fatal in Kingston attack. Gunmen launched an attack on Maiden Street in East Kingston on Saturday morning, killing a handyman and injuring another man. The deceased has been identified as 29-year-old Akeem Samuels, who lived on the street where the attack occurred. The other victim remains hospitalized with gunshot wounds. According to reports, at about 9 a.m., both men were on Maiden Street when a motor car drove up on its occupants, opened fire. The assailants fled the scene. Residents rushed the injured men to the Kingston Public Hospital, where Samuels was pronounced dead. Investigators from the Elliston Road Criminal Investigation Branch are leading the probe. No motive has been confirmed. Alleged street race ends in death of St. Elizabeth farmer. The police in St. Elizabeth are investigating a fatal crash that occurred during an alleged street race involving a motorcycle on Friday night. The deceased is 22-year-old Tiboy Booth, a farmer of Great Bain Treasure Beach in the parish. According to reports, at about 9:10 p.m., Booth was riding a single motorcycle without registration plates when he allegedly engaged in a race with another motor vehicle. During the race, his motorcycle collided with a BMW motor car. He was taken to the Black River Hospital, where he later succumbed to his injuries. Motorcyclist critically injured in St. James crash. A motorcyclist was rushed to hospital in critical condition following a collision with a motor car along the Long Bay Main Road in St. James on Sunday afternoon. According to residents, the incident occurred around 12 p.m. and the impact of the collision threw the motorcyclist from his motorcycle. He was assisted by a passing motorist and transported to the Falmouth Public General Hospital, where he was admitted in serious condition. A female occupant of the motor car also sustained injuries and was later taken to hospital. Her condition is not known. It is unclear whether the motorcyclist was wearing a helmet at the time of the crash. The police have since launched an investigation to determine the circumstances surrounding the incident. Search intensifies for coolie man in murder of 9-year-old Spanish Town schoolgirl. The police have intensified their search for Giovanni Ellis, otherwise called Indian or Coolie Man, who has been named a person of interest in the gruesome killing of 9-year-old Kelsey Farragon in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Up to yesterday, investigators believe Ellis, of a Joblin address, was hiding in the Kingston Eastern Police Division. He was reportedly seen in the Harborview area. Ellis, who is out on bail on a murder charge, is considered armed and dangerous. Assistant Commissioner Wayne Josephs has said law enforcement is fully mobilized. A $2 million reward is being offered for information leading to the capture of Kelsey's attacker. Kelsey was found dead Friday night inside a barrel at her home, partially nude and bearing signs of physical abuse. Police believe she was sexually assaulted before being killed. Her 16-year-old brother made the horrific discovery around 8 p.m. while their mother was away from the home. The murder sparked national outrage, with calls for a stronger protection of children and swift justice. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Andrew Holness praised the public for their restraint.
As you may know, I was born and I grew up in Spanish Town, and I used to traverse all these areas, so I know the community very well, and I know the people here very well. There are certain crimes that are an assault on the sensibilities of the people. The people in this community certainly would not countenance this, and based upon your report that there is incredible restraint, I think we should commend the community for supporting the police, acting with restraint, and putting their faith and trust in the police, that the police will resolve this issue. I think that's very important. Nobody should try to take matters into their own hands. But this is a sign of the emerging credibility of the police force. It is very important that communities will say justice will be done. The police have the necessary skills and competence, and they place our trust, faith and hopes in our security forces and our justice system to bring the perpetrator to justice. And once this becomes the mode by which these issues are resolved, Jamaica is well on its way to being a law-abiding country. So once the citizens realize that the security forces are working, the security forces have the technical competence, they have equipment, they have training, and they are producing results, what you're going to see is that communities like these are going to support the police, they're going to provide you with information. And your job becomes that much easier. And I know, based upon other cases, other interactions, that this is the case right across the country, where the cooperation between the police and the citizenry is improving. And I know I haven't met the mother as yet, I hope to meet her now, but I know she's placing her hopes in you and have great faith in you that you will bring the perpetrator of this heinous crime to justice. Very good.
Man charged after allegedly stealing electronics from a Kingston home. Detectives assigned to the Kingston Eastern Police Division have charged a 21-year-old man with the theft of electronic items from a house in the parish in April. He is Daniel Wash of Giltress Street, Kingston 2, according to a police statement issued Sunday. According to reports from the Elliston Road Police, the incident occurred about 2:15 p.m. on Sunday, April 27, after a woman securely locked her bedroom door and went to bed. Upon waking, she allegedly discovered that her cell phone was missing. A further check revealed that her house had been broken into and several items had been stolen. Among the missing items were a Samsung Galaxy A04e smartphone valued at $18,000, a black 15-inch Lenovo laptop worth $40,000, a black Samsung Galaxy A14 valued at $25,000, a 10-inch tablet costing $25,000, and a 14-inch Lenovo laptop valued at $20,000. The woman raised an alarm, and Wash was later reportedly seen attempting to sell a laptop resembling one of the stolen devices. A report was subsequently made to the police, and a search of Wash's residence was conducted. He later turned himself in and was arrested on charge, following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. Meanwhile, the Clarendon police have charged 43-year-old Jerome Green, otherwise called Black Pearl of Azure Drive in Maypen, with simple larceny, following an incident in the parish on February 13. The Maypen police report that the complainant rented a jackhammer to Green for 4 days. Green reportedly did not return the equipment to the complainant. The incident was reported to the police, and Green was subsequently arrested. Police record fee can now be paid via the TAJ mobile app.
Persons can now make payment of their police record through Tax Administration Jamaica, TAJ's mobile app, found on the Google Play Store.
It's a ABC123. Very easy for you to follow the steps in making your payments. Once that is done, the application will actually send you a notification to say that you have successfully done your transaction. And then following that, you will actually get what we call, you'll actually get 2 notices. You'll actually get one from your bank, from the application to say that your bank transaction has been completed. And then the second one that you will get is from Tax Administration's application now, which will say that you have been successful, and you will actually get what we call a statement of payment with a reference number on it. And that's the reference number that you will use here forward.
Signing up is free and is currently available on Android phones and tablets.
JBN keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.